So how did your art career start and where?
Well, I was coming out of a dark hole in Panama 22 years ago, Panama City, Panama, and emerging into the world. And it was, I recall it being dark and sticky, and I don't remember very much.
What happened then?
After that, traveled across seas, ended up in the Czech Republic, in Prague. There, I was the witness of yet another of these sticky situations. And it was a very time for research, really. A time of listening and seeing what it was like from the outside than from the inside of the dark tunnel.
So researching is an important part in your art practice?
No, not at all. That definitely happened when being surrounded by so many bodily fluids, for sure. The patterns, the colors, the smells, certainly the smells, the sounds of them being produced. All of this just creates a want to create more. It was Thailand in Phuket. Very nice, around a lake. There was a lake, swampy area, lots of trees, big building with lots of people in it doing their jobs. This big building and the big body of water in front, in the middle of the building, and the courtyard sort of thing, and it was a massive playground. Sand and water rather than blood and sweat kind of took over. A constant never-ending stage of running around and splashing and swishing and sloshing. The ocean is my biggest critic, is the gallerist of the world. It's annoying, but it's beautiful. I talked to the ocean very much. Gave me some very good critique. I suppose so. It was quite a short period. It was arriving, settling, nesting, starting, and then stopping, and then moving. Was this process? It was an experiment, if anything. The public is quite spontaneous. You come out and whoever's there is there, sees it, and whoever isn't, doesn't. I followed nothing at all. It was like living in those plastic balls that hamsters are put in to run around, you know, for exercise. Like one of those, absolute paradise, but don't really know what's going on. I mean, you know, you establish yourself in one place and then it shakes everything up and, you know, to go somewhere else. So I must say I was known in some circles and not known in others. I grew about 1.5 meters taller from all the concentration, all the work. Growth inside, but certainly growth outside. It was a miracle, absolutely astonishing. At this point, we're going to the exact opposite, Frankfurt, Germany. Creatively active time, just manifesting in different ways, manifesting in different types of pickled goods. In the morning, I wake up as early as possible. I make a cup of tea and I stretch. I shower. I have breakfast, often oats of some sort. I get going. I write. I usually read. After reading with tea, I check my emails. I see what work I have to do that day. Usually make a list. On a day where I don't have anything to do and nowhere to go, I stay home. I try to do as much as I can. I paint and I write. A lot of time can go by checking on emails and faffing around on laptop, making sure everything's organized and things are going smoothly. I'll go outside. I live across from a very pleasant graveyard on the street, and it's a nice place for a walk. Maybe take my mate and have a cigarette by a grave as a break from working. My day ends with a meal of leafy greens and pulses and a very short night's sleep after going to bed late, following another early morning. A sculpture made of figures and bending around each other in swirls, and it all makes sense, and it's all intertwined, and it welded together and made perfectly fitting. And like a classic marble Greek statue, chiseled to perfection.